Sup, my dude? So I got us some more free riding on MX vs ATV Untamed. So I know a lot of you guys enjoyed this last video. Oh my god, I forgot I was playing a single stick control motocross game here. Okay. Yeah, so we're on this Del Sol, 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Going to singe my beard on this one, dude. Alright, so this is one of those free ride tracks I haven't really rode a whole lot on this game, so this will be really cool to go kind of explore this track a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you old school fans out there have rode a million hours on every single one of these free ride tracks, but I didn't even really get into this game until after it had already been out for a while. Like, I mean, I played it, back in the day, and I played some of those really old ones back in the day, but none of them I ever really got into. It wasn't like I just like sat there and played on every single track and learned every single bike and did all that. So there's still a lot of stuff I've not really seen in these games yet. So it's pretty cool to go in here and do this. But yeah, man. Oh, little KTM, little KTM action, dude. Dude looks like he's out here test riding or something. Okay. So, yeah, this is the, straight up in the middle of the desert track here. There is one that's kind of like this, but it's not as deserty. It's more of like a sunset vibe kind of track. So, I was very interested to see how many of the standard woodland tracks are in this game on the little free ride tracks that they have. There's actually quite a few on there. Like you'll see one of the standard woodland, then you'll see another one which is a little bit different. Then you'll see a mud standard woodland, then you'll see another standard woodland, and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Whereas most newer motocross tracks is you might have one standard woodland track or something like that on it. So just kind of cool to see how many full-blown free ride tracks they really do have in this game. So what do we got here? Little gas station, little pit stop. Okay. Too bad you can't get out. So there's actually people inside the little diner. Oh wow, that's cool. Got my jacked up Chevy. Okay. Yeah, man, just free riding, free talking, having some fun on some of the different videos I've been making. Been trying to come up with some cool ideas. Really wanting to get back into the custom track making on MX Simulator, and I have been working on quite a few tracks out there, just kind of randomly. Haven't really, gotten any of them full-blown done yet, other than obviously my Fun Island track there, but I do have a couple other really cool, unique ideas that I'm working on right now. They're going to be out soon. I know I keep saying that, but promise you they will be. It's just kind of okay, yeah, that happens. That happens for sure. Just kind of a matter of getting the oomph to want to go in there and do it, but I have to. It's there's just so many other things I have to get done before I can do that. I've got to be able to go in there and have enough videos piled up for certain days that I can't work on videos, but I still have videos made, right? So that's a bit of a thing. If I just never had to make any YouTube videos, I could make, a custom track every other day, but it's, thank God I don't do that or I'd get completely burnt out. But, oh my God, that is a straight up and down rock face. But basically, there's so much other stuff that I do, whether it's just playing MX Simulator to get good at it, racing on it, or it's just making YouTube videos. That takes a lot of my time. And then trying to play other games like this and PUBG and different stuff like that, and it takes away the time that you would normally be able to spend on custom track making. So it's just a matter of kind of finding a balance of all of it. Why have I popped off my bike so much? There's so many little sections on this track where you think you're going to be able to jump it and you actually can't. Oh, that was cool. Barely made it up that little hill climb. Okay, let's see if we can get up this one. Oof. Yep, we got it. Come on, baby, you can do it. Okay. yeah, pulled the clutch. That wasn't even the clutch. I don't even know what button I pulled in. Thought I pulled in the clutch, but I didn't. What? Why is the edge of the map right there? Oh, come on now. Oh, okay. So we got a little bit of a little airport area. Jumping over airplanes. What's up, dog? So yeah, I'm just full-blown free roaming, free exploring, have no idea where the heck I'm even going here. Trying to get my whips down again in this game, but what I really wanted to go in there and do is they have a track maker thing in the the PC version of, I don't know if it's this one or if it's the one before this one. I think it might be the one before. This is Untamed. I think they do have a custom track editor on maybe the Unleashed one for PC. So I'm going to try to go in there and see how simplistic it is to make tracks on that. I've not looked at that whatsoever, but some of you guys can let me know in the comments how that is, like how easily it is to make tracks and how varied you can actually make them and stuff. I would love to go in there and see if I could actually do that for the PC version. That'd be pretty cool. But since I'm such the custom track maker, so this is a really cool little freestyle spot right here. We'll see if we can pull off some tricks. Forgot how to actually do tricks in this game. That's how you do it. Okay. Ooh, yep, hard landing. Gonna have to hit these kind of 69% throttle right here to not over jump some of these little freestyle jumps. Gotta be careful. This reminds me of like some of those old school Travis Pastrana, some of the freestyle courses and stuff he'd ride on. That's really what this reminds me of right here. The whip system's pretty interesting in this game. Like you basically have to go up a jump face, right? And then you're kind of turning with one thumbstick, but you're holding down A, and then you're having to like hit your brakes in the air too to pull it all the way around. It's very, very bizarre kind of whip system compared to back in the day. Reflex, how it is nowadays, where you just basically turn both your thumbsticks. Very, very different from the way that I learned how to do whips in some of these games right here. So, okay, no footer. Can I land no footer? Yes. Yes. Why is this not in every single motocross game? Like, why? Why? This should be in every single dirt bike game, period. Doesn't even have to be a motocross game. I'm just talking about any dirt bike game, like any of them. I think it's called like the Crew or something like that, where it's got like all kinds of vehicles, like trophy trucks, everything in it, where it's not just like a motocross game, but I think there are dirt bikes in it. This should be in every game that has a dirt bike in it, period. Like I don't get why this particular thing seems to be missing in a lot of dirt bike games. I don't even think you can do this in Reflex, can you? I don't even think you can like just do a no footer straight up on the ground, or like kind of side saddle the bike or do anything like that. I'm pretty sure you can't do that in Reflex. So it's really weird that they would have taken that out of there. All you can do in Reflex is tricks in the air. You can't land no-hander or whatever. Ooh, little quick can there. Yeah, all the little interesting buildings and stuff they had back in the day on these free ride tracks is just, oh my God. Like that stoppy system, man, instantly flip you over the bike. Look at that. Like I'm barely hitting the stoppy button down this hill. Oh, dude, it's like so difficult. I think the stoppy system and the wheelie system in this game is maybe a little bit more difficult than it should be. I like literally feel like I'm playing something harder than a simulator to try to do a wheelie or a stoppy in this game. Shouldn't be that difficult, but when they get it like it is in Alive, that's way too easy, dude. There's just a balance. There's a balance to everything. It's what a lot of people don't realize. People get so butthurt over like someone talking bad about their favorite motocross game or whatever, or like, oh, they don't have the right opinion because they said this about my favorite motocross game, or oh, this game isn't that bad. But all I'm ever trying to explain is there is just a balancing point, man. It's not, oh, there's the no-hander. See, you probably can land no-hander. Yes. Okay, what's up? Hands to the sky, bitches. There's just a balance to everything, and that's what you got to realize. You don't want to be like so extreme on one sort of element or get so mad at something, because it's really just a balancing act. It's like just because I say, oh, this game, the stoppies are way too hard and the wheelies are way too hard, I don't mean make it super, super easy, right? You get what I'm saying? Or if I'm like going on there and saying, oh, the wheelies are way too easy and Alive, or the stoppies are way too easy and Alive, I don't mean make it like, harder than a simulator. You get what I'm saying? Like when I say certain stuff like that, I'm just saying it like a lot of things, it's a balancing deal. They're not quite there balance-wise. So, how do you do can you do a backflip? Yeah, surely to goodness you can do a backflip in this game. I'm kind of trying to remember all the little trick systems and stuff. I had some of this figured out like a year or two ago, back when I actually played this game a little bit, but kind of forgotten some of it. There's got to be just a button that you hit to do it. Surely it's not, Or is this the game where you can just backflip without hitting a button? I don't know. I can't remember. Pretty sure you have to hit a button to backflip in this. So let's see if I can do it. There we go. Yeah, there's the backflip. Oh, can I do a dub ski? No, can't do it. Tried to be Travis Pastrana too much. Okay, see if we can do it right here. There we go, baby. Double backflip. Oh, my God. Taking myself right back to 2006, dude. Before I even knew what the hell motocross was. I just love that, like, all this has happened in my life, so people just don't get it. They don't understand, like, and some of you don't care, and that's fine. Like, I get it. You don't care, whatever. But, like, these free ride videos are more like, I'm just talking about whatever I want to talk about, dude. Like, I can talk about my past motocross stuff, talk about whatever I want. There's no specific, like, goal or idea or whatever that I'm talking about in this video. It's just completely random stuff. So, it's just crazy, though, to think back and realize, like, when Pastrana was doing the first double backflip, I really didn't even know what the heck motocross was. And then I got into it when I was like 14, like around that 2010 era, and then got into motocross games, reflex, and then it warped into MX Simulator. Then it turned into doing custom tracks for MX Simulator. Then it turned into showing people my custom tracks on YouTube. Then the YouTube channel kicked off. Then it turned into even more. And then now I'm like doing all this other stuff. And now I'm making real live videos of riding. And it's just like, it's just insane to think how that all kind of spurted up out of nothing. It wasn't like I had family that did it or whatever. It wasn't like anyone was like pushing me into it or was like, dude, you need to start riding dirt bikes or here's a dirt bike or whatever. There was none of that. It's almost like it just, fate brought me to it, man. I know it sounds so weird and like corny and shit, but I'm telling you, dog, it is insanity how I found all this. Like, I mean, I was around it a little bit. Like, maybe my cousin might have had a dirt bike for a very short amount of time that he rode in the backyard for just a little bit. Like, random stuff like that I can remember back in the day. But it wasn't like I had any of my buddies really racing, or it wasn't like, my dad was into it. He was into it back when he was, like, younger. I don't think he ever actually raced. I think he just rode 125s, in some random little free ride hill climb stuff like that, but nothing like actually racing on a motocross track. So, but by the time, he had me and stuff, he didn't have no dirt bike anymore. There's no dirt bikes around or even a talk of a dirt bike anywhere. So it's just interesting how it all came about like that, man. I just can't believe I was missing out on this all my life, dude. Like, it's literally motocross has turned into my entire life. Whether or not you want to look at it that way or not, it has. Like, I mean, I've raced in real life for all those years, and then how it's what made me make a YouTube channel. So, you think about that a little bit deeper, but it's so true. Like, it's literally made me make a YouTube channel, and now YouTube has become basically my entire life because that's what I do every single day. I work on YouTube videos every single day and making custom tracks, getting into MX Simulator. MX Simulator's life, it's like it's just created so much of this stuff. It's like it's given me a purpose. It's like there's something to do. It's literally like saved my life in that kind of sense. It's given me something to work towards and do, and YouTube, MX Simulator, real life riding, all of it combined has it's just made life so much better. It's made everything about it so much better. It's given me stuff to make videos on. It's given me ideas. It's allowed me to push myself, kept me in good physical shape. Even though there are some times I did hit my head, and you could definitely question the kept me in good physical shape aspect of it. But it's all worth it, man. Like, just something to do, something to work at, fly in the motherfucking sky. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what's so great about motocross, what's so fun about dirt bike riding. It's just fun. It's the most simplistic form of fun that you can have. It seriously is. The cheapest form of the most amount of fun that you can possibly have. Like, you're basically buying an airplane for a couple $1,000s. That's literally what you're doing when you're riding a dirt bike. So it's like, just imagine that. If I think of everything in the world that's like fun ratio versus how much you got to spend on it, motocross is the absolute best. It's the absolute best ratio you can possibly get on that. So to me, it's just like, it's no-brainer status to ride dirt bikes, man. They're just so much fun. And then the skill of it, and then the supercross tracks, and getting faster at it, and then beating other people, and the competition with other people, and creates that whole side of it and system of trying to get better at something. And everybody does something like that. Everybody's got a little something that they they like to do like that, but my thing is motocross, man. And then it turns into YouTube videos where it's not just motocross YouTube videos. Then it's all other kind of videos, you know, shooting game videos, just random real life vlog style videos that have nothing to do with motocross. And then it's turned into so much more than what it was. What is this? Like a little ruined site or a damn gold mine? I don't know what this is right here. Got some little dude skis taking pics, cacti all over the place. Want to see if I can do that double backflip. But yeah, man, really cool little track design here. Got some of those big, I don't know if you'd call those like Wyoming canyons or what you'd call that. Some Grand Canyon status out here, but yeah, it's a nice little change up of kind of track design versus a lot of the other ones. Oh, if I could have landed right down that other little ridge, I might not would have popped right off the bike. I think this game has a little bit more of that pop you off the bike sensation than Reflex had. This one's got it's a little bit, you can't jump quite as big, you can't land quite as much on a flat spot as you could. Woohoo! Baby, 360s! Oh my god, that was awesome. Can we get an instant replay on that? Oh, and then I crash on it like a little 2-foot berm. Good one. But yeah, basically, it's just crazy how it's all turned into that, you know? It becomes your entire life. Like, it's everything. It's like motocross and gaming and video making is my entire life now. It's everything that I do. It's everything to it. It's everything I work hard for. It's everything I try to build my legacy around. It's everything. Like, it's just crazy that and I've been playing video games forever, right? But it's just the thought of like the motocross coming on to me way later on in my life, and then all that happening, and then, oh, that double backflip's tough. I'm going to have to hit that really hard. And then all that happening, right? And then becoming a custom track maker, I've really made like 100 custom tracks, but there was a lot of them that I never released to the public. Made a really cool tropical one where you jumped over an island. That was my very, very first like real track that I made, but I never ever released that, and I've actually lost it at this point because it was on an older computer. So you know, some people think that my first YouTube video, the Oasis motocross track that I made, right? A lot of you guys have seen that. A lot of people think that's like the first track I ever made. It's not the first track I ever made. That's just the first one I ever actually uploaded. So yeah, but then it turned into the first dude to ever make a space track in a motocross game. Then it just expanded upon that. And then it's like, it just allows me to have something to do, something to work towards, something to get inventive, you know, think outside the box, try to make new, interesting stuff. And it's like, I could either be doing all that, right, trying to build my legacy, making money at it, trying to figure out a way to grow my business, made an entire business out of nothing by myself. Let's not fail to mention that, right? I'm not trying to brag here. I'm just saying, you know, you got to understand, like, most people don't ever have the opportunity to do that. Like, what they're just sitting around loving to do, turning that into a job, most people can't even ever come close to doing that. They have their same old crappy job for their entire life, and that's basically all they're ever able to do. But with me, it's like, I love to play video games, love real life motocross, and all that, and then it just turned into the video making, would love to make custom tracks. So then all that happened, and I've literally turned that into a job. Like, is that not insane? When you sit down and think about that, if it wasn't for YouTube being as easy as it was to get into it, oh my god, let's just ramp up a cactus. I literally do feel like Travis Pastrana doing that right there. That'd be so cool if you could backflip off of one of those. But yeah, you know, it's just crazy to think. Like, I've turned my dream into a job. Like, yes, I'm not making millions of dollars, but there's no telling what it can get to one day. You know, YouTube's one of those things. It's kind of a forever growing type of thing, and the more it's growing, the more money you're making. You know, just because I'm making this much money right now doesn't mean I'm going to make this much money forever, right? So the bigger you get, the more money you make, the more views you get, the more subs you get, the more money you make. So it's kind of like that, but it's just crazy, like, because it could have been all that, or it could have just been me just riding on a tractor every day for the rest of my life, not even building a legacy at all, not doing anything else. just riding on a tractor. I mean, or just doing some other random job for the rest of my life. But it's like, oh, baby, did we get it? Did we get it? Too much rotation? Yep. A little too far jump, too much rotation. It's just insane that, to even have the potential, even the possibility to potentially turn your dream into a job. Most people don't even get the opportunity. Most people don't even get the chance. But YouTube creates that sort of system where you can go in there and basically you don't have to pay anything. I'm not paying anything to YouTube to make videos on YouTube and make money off of YouTube videos. It's kind of like a full circle system, right? They're basically using the content I make, and they're getting paid by these advertisers, and then they're giving a share of that money to me. That's what's happening. So it's kind of a really cool free-based system that they've made where you don't have to pay anything. I don't have to pay to be on YouTube. I don't have to pay to make money on YouTube. It's just I go on here, make my videos, upload them, and I make money off of that. It's just that simple. So it's literally I'm doing my dream job and getting paid at it, whether or not, no matter how much that is right now. There's been times where I made quite a good amount of money in a month. Like some people might think I'm only making like $5 a month or something. No. It's not like that, man. There's been some months I've made some decent cash in. Just don't get it twisted. But no, I'm not making $100,000 a year or anything. But I've made some money. Like you could definitely consider this a legit side job at this point for sure. But it all depends on the views you get. A lot of people get caught up in how many subs they have, but it's the views, man. That's really what's getting you the money. So, but either way, man, it's just crazy. Like, don't ever think you can't turn your dream into a job. That's what I'm trying to explain. It did kind of fall into my lap to a certain extent, but the amount of work I've put in the past 3 or 4 years just to learn how to do all this on my own and growing it on my own and doing it all on my own. Didn't have anybody sitting over here telling me how to do it. It's just taught me so much about life and hard work and how to get it on your own and figuring it out on your own and learning your own system to do it and all that cool kind of stuff. If this YouTube thing never ever takes off to the extent that I want it to or whatever, just the stuff I've learned from it has been worth it 1,000%. Just the like man-to-man sort of stuff it's taught me about life has been absolutely incredible. Can I ever get this double backflip? Oh, this is quite a bit trickier than I was anticipating. But yeah, I got on some crazy topics there, man, but it's all true stuff, dude. It's crazy how it all happens. I think this is probably the best jump to attempt this at over here. Just got to be careful to not over jump it. Got to hit this almost fully wide open, but not quite. Oh, so you got to I don't even really know how to do the sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't do it. Like, I don't know if I need to lean forward and then lean back while I'm hitting the button, or if I just need to lean back. Not exactly sure. I'll slowly but surely relearn this entire game here, so be doing all good on that. But see if we can get it, man. Do it for Pastrana, baby. Come on. Do it for Pastrana, baby. Baby. That was a really slow one. I don't know why, but that was super slow. I landed it. Ooh, that would have been perfect if it had got the rotation. Sometimes it gets a lot of rotation, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it just all depends on kind of how you come off of that jump face right there. So, a cool little transfer jump. Alrighty then, let's see what we got. I know you guys are really enjoying these retro motocross games. I'll continue to try to do that as much as I can, even going back further than this game right here. I do have all the other old school ones as well. Oh, baby, come on, baby. Not too far, not too far, not too far. Come on. Oh, just a smidge too far, man. Yeah, you've got to you got to play with the rotation of it. So I've got to lean forward and then lean back, right? Got to kind of nail that perfectly to get it to come around like I want it to. Ooh, little Willy. Willy. No squilly. Okay. Come on, Spence. Come on, Spence. Super slow backflip. Okay, that's not going to work. Well, attempt number 69,000. See if we can do this, man. I just want to, I have such a dedicated mind. It's just insane, dude. Oh my God. I will never, ever, 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 ever give up on the stuff that I do. Like, I don't care how much it beats me into the ground, how much it feels like I'm never going to make it anywhere, how much it feels like that's never going to happen, I'm never going to get big on YouTube, never going to do this, never going to do that, can't do that. I just keep doing it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. My mindset is just so extreme. Oh, how did I not land that? Thought we had a little epic moment. All right, let's see if we can do it. Hope we don't collide with Home Dog over here. Okay, here we go, baby. Double, 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 double. Yes! Oh, yes. It all pays off eventually. Later, dudes.